This will be my 5-minute review of To Kill a Mockingbird, seen in London, England, December 2022, at the, I think it's Gilgud Theatre. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, but anyway, I saw it in London, and that was the first play I saw here. So it's Kill a Mockingbird, and it's featuring, let's get out of the way here, Matthew Modine is Atticus Finch, Harper Lee's Kill a Mockingbird, Aaron Sorkin, Bartlett directed, all that good stuff. Anyway, I would say, yeah, I had a great time. Good show, very powerful, based on a very powerful. You have to use your fist if you say powerful. Very powerful novel, and I was impressed all around. Atticus, Matthew Modine, kind of fun to see a Hollywood actor on stage, 15 feet in front of you. That's kind of interesting. It's just kind of a weird thing. I don't really get starstruck, but I still think it's kind of cool. Although it is odd because, he, do I have the picture of Atticus? I think I do. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, he's it's just weird because I see him in the movies where you're eternally young, or at the age you played in the movie. So we go back, and the main movie would have been this is totally getting off topic, but Full Metal Jacket. So here it's like, oh wow, it's been a while, and also it's like, is he kind of old for the father of those two kids? Like, I don't know, maybe had kids later, perfectly fine, there's no harm in that. So anyway, it does a great job. And the sets, it starts out as this set, but the sets are very impressive. They bring in the courtroom, and they bring in the bench, the house. So it's actually what they do, because most plays tend to get really maybe too minimalistic sometimes, and this one doesn't disappoint at all. So they have a great set, big cast, actually a surprisingly big cast for kind of surprised. It actually was great. It was like cool to see so many characters and stuff, and people play different roles, of course, for ensemble. But yeah, acting was superb. Aaron Sorkin, so a lot of it was rapid fire overlapped, which is kind of cool. I didn't have any problem with the pacing. It was very fast, and it works really well. I don't even know the time length. It might have been almost 3 hours, but whatever, it was fine. Worked for me. 5-star, most places give it, I would say 4.5. The only big problem it has is it tries to be, I think when they redid it, I don't know, this is my guess, they're trying to be a little politically correct, and kind of they didn't want Atticus Finch to be too perfect of a person. I think their kind of excuse was, or rationalization was, it's not relatable if he's too perfect. No one can be like that. We don't want to see him as a savior. It's like okay, so they add a few things to the character that really don't ring true for the character in the novel, because they're like trying to fix it. It's like, don't fix it. It's like Harper Lee's character. You're going to do Harper Lee's play or book as a play. Do it the way she wrote it. Some things you have to change, but I don't know. Changing kind of the soul of the character, to me, is like irresponsible. So, and a lot of reviewers don't want to touch that, because it's like, you don't want to say anything about that, because like, who are they to have an opinion? It's like, so yeah, I think critics will be a little scared to have a real opinion on that, or disagree with something like that, because it's not politically correct. So whatever. And again, it doesn't ruin it at all. It taints it a little bit, but I still had a great time. I still recommend it. I still think it's a great play. Especially if you only had to see one in London, or even in New York. I think I don't know all the other plays right now, but I'd say this should be top on the list and not to be missed, especially when it's cool when you get to see the Hollywood actors in it. So Kill a Mockingbird, check it out, London. And again, I've watched it in December 2022, so I had a great time. And 15 feet back, and again, cool sets. Of course, I couldn't take pictures during the show, but I could take pictures before the show, which we all do. All right, that's it for now. Cheers.